Welcome back, gamers, to another episode of Gamers United. This is the final Easter egg hunt for Smite, and this is going to be a little lengthy one because we have more gods that have Easter eggs, skins, whichever. But there is an update. I started playing Anubis. I figured I'd dip my toes into the mage waters. And I won a couple matches, and his victory screen is the Egyptian take on Thriller, a popular 80s song by Michael Jackson. The Avatar The Last Airbender update has passed, including the Season Battle Pass, with the Avatar stuff, has released, and it's 6 new skins for Scotty, Susano, and Merlin. There's Korra and Avatar Korra for Scotty, Zuko and Blue Spirit for Susano, and Aang and Avatar Aang for Merlin. I feel like the Aang skins would have been more appropriate for Ramana, since they both have those monk-esque outfits and the bald head, and they both use the staff in some way. I like the skins, they're pretty much spot on the characters, but I wish they would have kept the character base and not just completely transformed them into the characters themselves. That's just my thoughts. But let's get underway. Poseidon is the Greek god of the seas and one of the eaten children. Well, Kronos. Remember, he ate most of his children. Poseidon also controls the almighty Kraken mass, and he set on the city of Argos when Cassiopeia said Princess Andromeda was more beautiful than Aphrodite. In his Earthshaker outfit, Poseidon takes on the form of King Triton from The Little Mermaid, just a little bit more badass and less of a dad bod. Poseidon also looks like one of America's favorite actors, Jason Momoa, as Aquaman in Riptide. The Egyptian god Ra has the body of a human and the head of a bird. He is also known as the ruler of the gods and will one day leave the role to Horus, but has to keep his brother Set at bay. When he is not ruling the gods or mortals, he is by the sun fighting Apophis to prevent the world's end. He looks like a Byaagi from Lovecraftian lore in eldritch form. He adopts the Grecian look when he turns into a phoenix, which symbolizes the new beginnings and living fire, which is also what Ra does if you think about it. Raijin is the Japanese god of thunder. Ironically, the band Kiss made a song titled God of Thunder. In Devil Horns, Raijin does the metal look of the aforementioned band, especially with the makeup. Keeping with the old school trend, in Drums Out, Raijin looks like Nintendo's Donkey Kong. The skin name is an homage to the gorilla Harambe. Now, I am trying to keep the channel as friendly as possible. Rama is from the Hindu belief, and he is the 7th avatar of Vishnu. He is known for his sacrifices and his camaraderie. In his skin marksman, he dons the appearance of Marvel's Bowman Hawkeye, but in the comic book rendition. Scylla is originally a creature of the deep sea, where she is on the opposite side of her sister Charybdis. She waits for sailors to dodge her wool-pulling sister, and when the ship gets too close, her scaly heads dart forward and snatch unwary sailors for lunch. I like the rendition that High Res did for her, especially with the daisied despair, as she adopts a Tim Burton-esque form. One head looks like a vicious version of Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas, and the other head looks like a candy cane rendition of the Sandburn from Beetlejuice. Serket is the Egyptian goddess of venomous, stingy creatures, scorpions being on top of that list. She looks just as nasty as she sounds in Jed Queen, where she adopts the look of Thor's sister in Thor Ragnarok. Set is the Egyptian bad guy. He's the equivalent of Surtur in Norse mythos, Hades in Greek mythos, etc. He is always challenging Horus for the throne. I guess he's tired of doing that because he sneaks into Japan as a dragon with the jade dragon costume. Sobek is the Egyptian god of crocodiles and rules over the Nile. He bows his head for Steve Irwin in the skin Crocodile. Susano is a Japanese swordsman and puts his swashbuckling skills to the test. I don't think he will out-pirate Captain Jack Sparrow. Sylvanus is the Roman forest hermit. He is usually seen chilling on an ent's back or caring for nature's creatures. He's like Pan, but a lot nicer and more forgiving and human. He's not part human, part animal. Another homage to a lost celebrity is Bob Ross. The game devs did a really good job on the likeness, and the abilities and animations are on point. Terra is the Romans' version of Mother Earth, the Greek equivalent being Gaia. She re-roots in the Celtic area with Spriggan, which is a dryadic creature. In Firma, she looks like She-Hulk. Another of the Ruby references finally show with Yang Xiao Long, which is Ruby's sister. She normally fights with her fists. When she lands a punch, it really hurts. Settle on down, because Thanatos has a lot of Easter skins. Thanatos is the Greek god of death and oversees who is coming into his realm and where they need to go. He rarely lets any souls leave, let alone allow the living into his realm. Excuse me. Jack the Reaper turns Thanatos into the flaming jack-o'-lantern, which the skin and the name don't match. Jack the Reaper was a London serial kicker, and the jack-o'-lantern is the headless horseman. Did I say kicker? I meant killer. Serial killer. Not kicker. Why? Okay. In the final boss and Obey skins, he takes on the form of Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. Obey has Sephiroth in more modern clothing and black hair. Thanatos' demonic skin resembles that of Samael from the Darksiders series, a game focusing on the apocalypse and the Four Horsemen. Valkyrie's Rage is a Norse crossover where Thanatos becomes Sigrid, Queen of the Valkyries. The final Ruby reference. There's always 4 in a team. The Ruby reference has arrived. In Ruby Rose and Classic Ruby Rose, Thanatos changes to the scythe-wielding heroine, the main character of the anime. Thor is the god of thunder and lightning in Norse mythology. He's known for bringing about the rain for the crops. He's also the son of Odin. In the skin Heavy Metal, he looks like the Metalocalypse. Metalocalypse meme, where the main character says brutal. With Valkyrie Bride, Thor dons a white dress. In Norse mythology, Thor dons the dress to infiltrate a wedding between Freya and Thrymr, so he can assassinate the Giant King and reclaim his hammer. Thoth is the Egyptian god of knowledge. He has rooms upon rooms full of books and is in constant council with Ra. With Geekbeak, Thoth turns into a bookworm and with the large glasses and pocket protectors. He turns a brilliant blue and has the drawing of the main parrot in the animated movie Rhea. Tyr is one of the few gods that the Jotuns, or the giants, trusted to visit their land. Tyr was all about peace between everyone and tried his best to do so. In Hail to the King, Tyr is about peacekeeping when he turns into ash from the evil dead, chainsaw for a hand, and protecting the innocent. Uller is a Norse god of archery and sports. He's a formidable foe, especially when he puts on the Secret Order clothes. He looks more in tune with the Assassin's Creed dress code than Loki does. Vamana is the 5th avatar of Vishnu in Hindu mythology. He is usually perceived as small, as he went to the Demon King Bali to ask for land he covered in 3 steps. Then he grew giant, he covered the whole world, and on the last step sent the Demon King back to whence he came. His skin Serenity is a look-alike to Overwatch's Zenyatta. Zenyatta is a support character and keeps his team protected and healed. Vamana also turns into the monster Rakshasa, which are man-eating creatures. They are able to change their size and shape at will, which works along with Vamana's dwarf to giant growth. Xbalanque is a Mayan god, and his name translates to Hidden Jaguar Son. He is a twin, and together they travel the underworld and defeated multiple gods through sports and wits to restore their father's life. Aw, see? Not all Mayan gods are bad. With rar, Zablanc exchanges his traditional clothing for something more modern and resembles Marvel's Black Panther new and improved outfit. Zeus is the Greek god of gods and of lightning. He defeated his father Kronos and set his brothers and sisters free. He does not know how to keep it in his pants, as he has many demigod children throughout the world, most of them famous, most of them punished by Hera, which is understandable. However, in the Wrath of Olympus skin, Zeus takes on a familiar state where he looks like God of War's rendition of Zeus. The last god, Zhang Kui, is the Chinese god of repelling ghost. He's like a human dream catcher. In the skin Demon Catcher, he has the similar outfit and equipment that the original Ghostbusters used. Now, this last little leg makes me sad because, well, it is the last skin, but it also makes me very happy because it has two references from my favorite movie director, Tim Burton. Stitched Horror takes the shape of Oogie Boogie with his star-like appearance and lack of joints and a little stitched mouth with open eyes. And Oogie Boogie is the villain in Nightmare Before Christmas. But he has the stitch work and the drawing appearance of the Dolls from Nine, a much darker film. They are they are 9 parts of a soul, and together they have to figure out how to get rid of the machines and restore life back to the planet. So that is it. That is the last of the skins. There's no more Easter eggs, so this is a little bit of a shorter video. It makes me sad. I like doing the research for these and putting it together, and it gave me a lot more appreciation for people that do editing videos, because for the past 2 videos, the Easter egg hunt 1 and 2, it took me about 6 hours apiece to sit down, cut out audio, split it, insert images, audio clips, videos. Yeah, it took a while. So kudos to all the major editors out there. Lixian for Markiplier and Robin for Jacksepticeye. Especially Matt Pat's editors for Game Theory, Film Theory, GT Live. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of editing. So kudos to you guys. Keep up the good work. You do what you do best. And just keep going. Everyone likes what you do, and there's that. I'm just glad you guys all sat here for the ride. I'm really glad you enjoyed this video, so give it a thumbs up. Leave comments down below if you want me to do more Easter egg stuff, and what kind of Easter eggs you would like me to look for, and I can do a small video on that. Hit that subscribe button, so because it helps us out and it helps you know, hey, new videos are out, and ding the bell so you will be notified every day when the new video comes out. It is nearing the end of July. We are in the last full week of July, and I'm kind of excited that King Zoidberg is coming back soon. I'm not gonna lie, I missed his tributes, and it kind of breaks up the monotony of the channel, so plus I haven't talked to him in a while, so I'm glad he'll be coming back soon. But I hope y'all are having a great one, and I'll talk at y'all later in the next one. Bye!